It's Shadow! I really gotta stop whining. Everyone's trying their best to help out, and so must I! Shadow, we need you! Please help us!
It's all going according to plan. There's no reason for me to help them. Besides, there's no way to save anyone.
There has to be! I know that people fight over the most trivial things. Some people may be selfish, like the professor said. But they're basically good if they try their best and never give up on their wishes. They always have a reason to be happy. That's why you should help them out. Saving them is a good thing. Shadow, I beg you, please do it for them. Give them a chance. I beg of you, please, do it for me.
Maria!
For all people who live on that planet, give them a chance to be happy. Let them live for their dreams. Shadow, I know you can do it. That's the reason why you were brought into this world. Shadow, the
That's what
hedgehog.
I promised her. And I must keep that promise. That's what Maria wished for. I gotta go now. I have to keep my promise to Maria. And you.
What's that? It looks just like the shrine of the Master Emerald. They probably designed the core like the shrine to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
All of you ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my
Here it
loss
comes.
and despair. You ungrateful humans who took everything away from me will feel my loss and despair.
Could this be the prototype of the ultimate life form that was supposed to be encapsulated?
Leave this one to me.
Shadow, what are you doing?
I'll take care of this while you run to get the Chaos Emerald! And so here we are at the first of the two final bosses, the Biolizard, the prototype of the ultimate life. Oh, I hate you. This took me a few tries because of the dicky control being dicky, and apparently pressing jump meant I hung attacked at the wrong place, which meant I took a hit and then landed on the Biolizard's body and took another hit, killing me more or less straight away. So I switched controllers and, well, I think this is a successful. No, actually this is not a successful one because I believe I die after the third hit from being stupid and falling into the water. I would recommend not falling into the water because you'll get swept away and you'll die. Anyway, Biolizard will chase you with its mouth and try and crunch you. If you run too fast, it will try and hit you with its tail instead. After the first hit, it will fling out those like shadow balls thingies. The low ones you have to jump over, and the high ones you have to somersault under. There's no other way you can avoid those. I'd recommend saving like a few rings because the last two hits at least are a pain in the rear end. And I paused there unexpectedly, probably just to try and get rid of the. I want to skip the intro scene.
It's invincible, as long as he's equipped with that
But yeah, I'm gonna try those, telling you which sweet spot's the red thing on its back. And here I am showing you its tail whipping and it's trying to crunch. First couple hits, and see there's my dicky controller in action there. Yeah, first couple of hits you have to grind on the pipe on its face and to get up there and hit it. After that you gotta do something, you gotta do a homing attack chain, I believe. Yeah, if you get too close for me, it's going to chomp you in the face. I also not recommend having like, I'd probably recommend only having like 1 or 2 rings. Since if you get hit, you're going to have a hard time collecting all your rings, so really just go for 1 or 2. Especially last hit, if you get hit on the last hit, you are not getting your rings back. Seriously. I believe it's after the 3rd hit he starts changing his pattern. So he does the shadow ball thing. So if you get hit during the shadow ball thing, he actually pauses to probably just give you some time to collect some rings, which I struggled to get, and I almost got myself killed just to get that 1 ring. I know when his health is halfway down, he definitely does change strategy. He does his usual chase you around with its big maw or with its big heavy tail, and it still does the shadow ball thing straight after. But it's after he does the shadow ball thing, instead of having to grind up the tube, he actually gets wise to that and decides, nope, I'm not going to do that for you anymore. You're going to have to get up there some other way. And yeah, the shadow balls he fires do get faster, so I got caught out there. Basically now he just summons all these pink balls. Some of them will shoot at your current location. Otherwise what you've got to do, you have got to homing attack to do a homing attack chain to get to the weak point. I believe you have to do this twice and then it does its final thing when it says, yeah, forget about me chasing you in the shadow balls, I'm just going to do something else, which I'm not going to show you until we get there. So. At that point I actually realised I have no rings and I'm going to get myself killed if I don't do anything. It's kind of nice when they actually do the same thing over and over, but yeah, it doesn't happen all that often. Again, homing attack chain up there and try not to get hit. Like I did there when I was just about to get to it. I just spend 20 minutes trying to chase down 1 ring and then trying to find another way up. Only to lose said ring trying to find my way up. Now I would recommend at least having a ring because a lot of the time here I will get hit at least once. Now the problem here is that I lost some of the footage here. But what happens is he will send you flying up into the air and it will shoot at you and you just got to make your way to the middle and then home and attack him again. And then he falls down dead. Just like that. Another cutscene, so I'm just going to leave it here.
The servers are the 7 Chaos. chaos is power. Power is enriched by the heart. The controller is the one that unifies the chaos. Only you can do this. Stop the Chaos Emeralds! Is it gone?
Is that what chaos control is?
Since we've stopped the Chaos Emeralds, why is the space colony still on a crash course to Earth?
Stop! He's controlling the space colony as it is falling to Earth. He's become one with the space colony and is determined to keep it on its collision course.
Sonic?
So here we are, the final boss, Super Shadow, not Hyper Shadow as everybody used to call him. With the final hazard, the prototype of the Ultimate Life, merged with the Space Colony Arc. The target there, Eggman's probably just going to mention to you, is the big red ball that has grown on him. It changes places sometimes, but yeah. Controls for this is basically B sends you down, A sends you up, and like with normal supers, 50 rings, you don't have, you lose 1 per second, and you don't lose rings when you get hit, but if you have 0 rings, you are going to die. If you're near the bile and you press either A or B, and you just homing attack straight into it. You can actually switch your characters if you're in dire need of needing rings. I believe I do this once, so yeah. Also, you're on a timer. If you don't do this in 5 minutes, you will lose a life, guaranteed. Poor final hazard there looks like it's getting sodomized. With each hit you do, he starts spewing lasers and throwing red balls of things at you. First it's like 3x3 and then later it's like 20x15 or something silly like that. But yeah, every 30 seconds or so one of the characters starts talking to you for a bit. Now here I kept getting hit and I'm thinking I'm not going to hit the target here before I lose on the rings, so I just go, sack it, I'm just going to switch to Shadow here and hopefully hit him from that side. Also when you've lost half his health, you will only get a maximum of 40 either 40 or 30 rings. So yeah, it pretty much urges you to get a move on, not only because of the 5-minute time limit, but because you run out of rings really quickly. So I believe Sank here only has 40 rings rather than 50. But it's more than enough. Final hazard is dead. Shadow doesn't have enough energy to change to a super form. It doesn't matter because we have killed the boss. Now you're going to see the final credits and stuff. I will see you to tell you what I'm going to do with the rest of the project.
No way, that's getting
This is what you wanted, right? This is my promise I made to you.
Where is Shadow? Do you really think that the professor created him, or Shadow, to carry out the revenge on all those who live here on Earth?
He was what he was, a brave and heroic hedgehog who gave his life to save this planet. Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess you're right.
As a child, I looked up to my grandfather because of all the great things he accomplished in his life. He was my hero, and I wanted to be a great scientist like him. What? Did he really mean to destroy us?
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
You're right.
So what's next for you, Rouge? Off again to find those jewels you love so much?
Nah, I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got something better than jewels that I'm thinking about right now. It'll all work out. You'll see.
If you say so.
Created the ultimate life form.
What's the matter, Sonic?
Oh, it's nothing. Come on, let's go home. To the planet as cool and blue as me. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Can you feel life moving through your mind? Ooh, looks like it came back for more. Yeah. Can you feel time slipping down your spine? Ooh, you're trying to ignore. Yeah. But you can hardly swallow your fears and pain when you can't help but follow.
So did you guys enjoy the final story there? I sort of did. Sort of, maybe. Anyway, the next couple of videos is gonna be extra videos just showing off the extra stuff like the level selects, the boss time attacks. Beating last story also unlocked all boss time attacks in the boss time attack mode, which I'll explain when I get to it. I'm not going to be doing a video on 2 players mode because I've got nobody competent at the moment to actually play it with. I'm probably not going to do it in the future either, so don't ask for it because I'm not going to do it. But I will explain some things about it. And I will also show off the chow. I'm actually going to show off my tails chow as well, since I know what I'm going to do with that. I've already recorded it, so yeah, that's going to be pretty neat. It's going to be 2 videos, so yeah. Once the bonus video is done, Sonic Adventure 2 is officially done, and I get on to my next Let's Play, whatever it might be, so until then, I will see y'all later. Enjoy yourselves and all that rubbish. Ciao.